Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battling with Bourbon! And today, on Taste Test Tuesday, we have for you Old Fitzgerald versus Larceny barrelproof.
And just to add a little bit of fun to this Larceny, or this Old Fitz is an 8-year, which is really what they say the Larceny is, 6 to 8 years.
Right.
So we're really this is barrelproof, this is age stated.
Yep, this one came spring from 2015 is when they started aging this one over here. This one's in the neighborhood of about $130 retail, but it's also really hard to find. You know, we love it for the fancy bottle at least. Yeah. You know, now we're gonna see how the juice is at minimum. But the Larceny comes out 3 times a year. It's about 8 years, and it comes in over 100 proof. So the question was, is this just a watered down version of this? So today, we're here to answer that question.
Absolutely.
Off camera, these were fresh cracks, baby. We didn't even film them. We said, screw it, we got to get into this.
Yeah.
We took this one, popped it. Woo! We took this one, popped it. Woo! And earlier, we kicked it off. We took this one, we popped it. Woo! And for $9.99, we thought this was going to suck. It did not suck. The notes on the nose were actually quite pleasant.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not great, but
right.
It's
not winning any awards.
It's not awful though.
Correct.
I expected it to be swill. And by the way, in case you forgot, I'm your host, Rockstar Johnny Nye.
And I'm your host, the real effing deal, the whole effing show, Mike Produsco.
And let's get straight into the nose on the Fitz.
Nose on the Fitz, baby. We don't give no shits. We're getting the nose on the Fitz. Ooh. Like candy. It's
nice.
Like candy.
That smells
candy.
a lot older than 8 years.
Yes, I do. I was wondering how it was going to smell, if it was going to smell older than 8 years. But the whole bonded thing, it has to be in this warehouse with this amount of seasons.
Yeah.
They got the keys and everything. So this actually, a lot of labels are made after distillers. This label's not made after a distiller. This label is made after the guy with the keys. So he actually got caught sneaking in there, tasting all the barrels. So he would know where the best barrels were. They became the honey holes. So this is a homage. That's why they call this one Larceny.
Yeah, and
the Johnny Fitzgerald
on the nose, it kind of reminds me of like the same complexity of like the Jimmy 8. Like not like it doesn't have the same nose, but
it smells great.
But it smells like in that wavelength with the toffee. These 8 years coming off with the toffee notes.
So I'm getting lots of cherry on this one too. I think I'm getting more cherry on this.
There is some cherry.
Like a cream. Like a cherry cream or a vanilla cream. But I'm thinking more cherry cream. It smells really good.
Yeah, you're not getting a lot of nuttiness that I sometimes get in
Heaven Hill. Mm-hmm. I'm going to nose the Larceny. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Very similar nose, a little more pungent, plus the nutty.
Yeah, it's very similar nose.
It's great. They're both great noses, guys.
I don't know if it's as full, even though it's higher proof. I don't know if it's quite as full.
This is going to be an amazing one. I wish you were here so I could share with you.
Yeah,
I can't, so I can just share my feedback. All right, so I'm gonna give the old Fitz a swig, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
Give the old Fitz a swig. Cheers.
Cheers to the Old Fitz.
Salute.
Sticky.
Honey bun.
It tastes like a stick. Like there's a stick note that I got in that Rebel 6.
Oh, the oak?
But like...
It's a leather. It's a dry.
Like a bitter oak.
Interesting. So for me, I'm getting notes of leather. And I'm getting sweet. Sweet and sticky. So when you said sticky, I was thinking sticky like this.
Well, it is.
I wasn't thinking sticky like a tree.
It is that as well.
But I do get like oaky and dry.
It is drying, like a stick.
Yeah, like if I was chewing on a stick.
Chewing on a stick.
Right. But I would put it nicer. I would put it like chewing on a toothpick. I would put it like chewing on a toothpick.
Yeah, that's nicer, but it's the same thing. I didn't expect a stick note.
Jesus de Cristo.
From the Old Fitz, I did not expect a stick note. Like, I mean, dogs, they chew on sticks. They must like them.
So the nose is opening up very much. So I'm thinking orange cream. I said cherry cream earlier, but it's more orange cream.
Yeah, the cherry is going away.
And he did say it reminded him on the nose of the turkey, and that kind of makes more sense because turkey has that zest.
Yeah.
But I do feel like this is more of the actual orange and not the peel.
I agree. That cherry is gone like away completely.
Yeah.
It is toffee on the nose though still. Toffee and orange cream. Very similar.
Very heavenly. Very heavenly nose.
Like because it's from Heaven Hill?
That was actually no pun intended. Okay, I'm going to leave a little in there because I actually do think this is delicious. Actually, I'm not going to leave a little in there. I'm going to pour a little more if I need it.
Okay, let's taste it one more time.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's really good.
So, the stick note has lessened.
Sure.
Which is a good thing.
It's diminished.
I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
Of that. That's something that comes... I really like Rebel's
I like how
products,
sweet this is.
But like the 6-year Rebel has a very definitive stick note that I can't get past. This is very good though.
Very sweet.
Very drying.
Very sweet.
Very sweet.
Yeah, very leathery, very oaky. Almost could be a bad thing because I finished mine, right? Because I kept wanting more. So, that turkey stayed on the palate for days and there was no drying, so you kind of sip that one a lot. This one is actually, I forget the word that makes you want to go back to it, but that's what this does. This keeps wanting to make me go back to it.
This Larceny smells great.
Great. Now, are you getting medicinal cherry? I'm getting some kind of cherry, a dark cherry.
The more it opens up,
I'm getting a deep,
more I'm getting
maybe
something deep, really.
Yeah, fig maybe, like a deep fruit.
Like a really deep fruit.
Oh man, it smells great.
This Larceny smells really good.
And this Larceny is B522.
Yeah, I brought out the old batch.
123.8, baby. Woo!
Brought out an old batch. Let's see. Let's taste it.
This smells amazing. He's gonna taste it. I'm gonna say it's amazing one more time. If we had a Larceny small batch, we would have brought a Larceny small batch and it would have been here. We would have did the whole thing, but we did not. We did not.
Ooh. That's really good. That's really good. Oh man.
It's very good. Now, if you're not acclimated to this lifestyle, you're gonna pick this one right out the chute.
Just because the proof.
Just because of the proof. Yeah. If I was drinking with my old man was gonna prefer this one. He's gonna tell me this one will start your car.
But it doesn't. It's not hot in like we just opened this, and this is not.
No.
Burn your house down hot.
It's not at all.
It's actually quite pleasant.
It's quite pleasant. It's quite pleasant. The question would be also, at least you kind of have to consider too, like what style are you drinking that night? Is it a Taste Test Tuesday? If it's a Taste Test Tuesday, then sure, this is going to turn up the notch and boom, you're done. Now, are you watching the game? You're going to be sipping a while. You're watching the game sipping a while. Maybe you want this one so you can make it to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Because you ain't making it to the fourth quarter with this one.
Not if you're drinking it all night. No chance.
Very pleasant on the nose. I love that vanilla cream. So on the empty glass, the nuttiness is coming on the Old Fitz.
Yeah, it's actually in it now that it's been open.
Yeah. It's too late. We didn't do it blind because we knew the proof point would we would know anyway.
It would be
there would be no point in doing it blind. Right out the chute, bam, the pungentness. That's why I sipped the Old Fitz first anyways. I didn't want to go to this and then go down.
Right. But I'm gonna have my second taste of this Larceny, but
I'm not gonna lie, I wish we had a ringer. Because I was coming in thinking this is gonna blow this out of the water. You know, I almost predetermined this one before the shoot even happened. You know, we thought about doing this versus this, and then we're like, oh, well, this is gonna kill it. Then we're like, this versus this, and then we're like, well, shit, we're gonna know the proof. I'm like, yeah, but it makes sense because they're both 8 years. Shout out to Bourbon Pursuit. On the podcast they just recently talked about, Fred said that this one should be the one coming in the fancy bottle, and this one should be coming in the regular bottle. So, you know, I kind of wanted to put that to the test.
yeah, I honestly, I think this is better.
You know, and I can tell which way you were swinging. I can tell which way you were swinging today.
And mainly because, and it has nothing to do with proof.
Mm-hmm.
This has a note in it that I don't like.
So it's funny because you know, it has nothing to do with proof because we're always backwards. You know, we're always talking, and he's like, Mike, don't shoot it down because it's low proof. You know, you don't want to just be high proof. And sometimes I'm like, hey, it's not the proof, it's the flavor.
Yeah.
You know, so
and literally just because of the flavor,
I am on the fence.
For the flavor, for me, there is a note in this Old Fitz that I don't love. It's a good bourbon. This is definitely not the best Old Fitz I've ever had. I've had some really good Old Fitz. 16-year-old is really good. It was actually my wedding bottle that we opened in the room after the wedding. And so this particular expression just has something in it that I don't love.
Now let's say I pick the Old Fitz. What do we do?
I don't know.
Do we slice in Pam or Terry or Callan later, and then the answer gets posted? Because I don't know. They're both good.
I want you to have whatever your honest opinion is, and then we'll figure it out from there. Because we might have to rock paper scissors to have the next one move on. We've done that before.
So the Old Fitz is just freaking... The Old Fitz is good. I understand it's not the best Old Fitz he's ever had. This is the first Old Fitz, not that I've ever had, but it's the first Old Fitz that I've owned. You know, bam. Shout out to Harry over at B Liquors on the corner of Ridge Road in Hobart, Indiana, and 51st. Bam.
Yeah, it is good. It's not
quite delightful.
It's not that it's not good.
And even with Fred Minnick talking on the show, I thought the Larceny was going to blow it out of the water. And it's not blowing it out of the water.
No, I wouldn't say it's blowing it out of the water either. There's just a lot. There's a lot of stuff in this Larceny. Just a lot of flavors. And there's not anything on it that I don't like.
There is. You know, and then that's where, like, if this didn't come in a fancy bottle, wasn't hard find, and you poured me this, I could see me picking this. But then again, like I was saying, on a day where you're drinking all day, I can see me picking this. But this isn't that day.
Right.
This day is a Taste Test Tuesday. This is about the flavor. This is about the now. It's like one bite pizza, you know? Boom.
Yeah.
One bite. It's this one. If I had one shot to take, shout out to Eminem. I take this one.
Yeah, I think it just, this bottle, this in particular expression from Larceny is really good. This is one of the better bottles I've had of Larceny Barrel Proof. Like,
yes,
there could have been a lesser bottle that may have not won.
Correct.
Because there is some Larceny Barrel Proofs that hit you in the acid reflex, and you're like, oh, that's not good. This is not that one.
Nope, not today, folks.
That one is excellent, and is that your final decision?
Yeah, final decision. And for the record, when I run out of this, I'm just going to fill it up with this.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, because the bottle is very nice.
The bottle's
very nice.
I hope they never change that bottle.
Yeah.
That is...
shout out to Heaven Hill.
One of the prettiest bottles in the whole industry.
I love it.
But, I mean, these are all Heaven Hills. Heaven Hill's a winner here. I mean, the reality is they're a winner here. But, like, for half the price, this is just a significantly better bourbon.
And, guys, on the nose, it was very similar This is just a watered down version of this. I don't even know if you could get this everywhere. Let me know in the comments if you can find this for $10 in your area.
Yeah.
It's Old Fitzgerald Prime. It's just enough to be called whiskey. It's coming in at 80 proof.
Yeah, I think it was like $11.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
$10.99 or
But to be honest, I'm in Northwest Indiana and I can't find this. And I'm not gonna lie, you may see this coming to you soon on a bottom barrel Tuesday versus fucking Quality House versus Evan Williams.
Oh,
we'll
Dant?
see.
Maybe
We're gonna
a
put
Dant?
it. We're gonna put it against something and see what happens because you can find Evan Williams Black Label anywhere.
That's true.
And let's see if this is better than maybe Evan Williams Black Label. But today, the Larceny moves on. Woo!
Absolutely. And for now, we're battling with bourbon. We'll see you next time.
Top guys out.